Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here with Ron Placone. Ron's going on tour in November.
Yeah, in November I'm going to Sacramento, San Francisco, Santa Barbara, California, and Pittsburgh. Tickets for all those are available at ronplacone.com.
All right. And we'll see you October 12th for the next live Jimmy Dore Show. That's a Friday in Burbank, California. Hey, big shocking news. Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum shocks Democrat rivals, wins nomination for governor. This is the guy right here. That's him. Poised to be the first African-American governor of Florida. That's something. Democrat Andrew Gillum rode a surge of liberal support from young people and African-Americans to a stunning primary victory Tuesday and the historic opportunity to be the first black governor in Florida's history. With 94% of the votes counted, he had 3% point lead over his U.S. Representative Gwen Graham. Now, isn't that the daughter of Bob Graham? I'm pretty sure. So again, it's this nepotism or this kind of, we have a royalty class. Oh, my dad was senator, so now I'm the best person to also be. Gillum overwhelmed Graham in Miami-Dade and Broward, the state's two largest Democratic counties, by more than 2-to-1 margin in the highest turnout for a midterm primary election in Florida history. I am overwhelmed, he told a cheering crowd of supporters at a victory party at Hotel Duval in downtown Tallahassee. I want you to know that this thing is not about me. This race is about every single one of us. Those of us inside the room, those outside the room, those who voted for me, those who didn't vote at all, and those who didn't vote for me because they are Republicans, but I want to be their governor too. Sounds like Barack Obama, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean it was a pretty impressive victory, and he's got a long road ahead to try to pull that victory off in the general in Florida. So
now here's my thing with him. In the primary in 2016, he endorsed Hillary.
I did know that about him, yeah.
So, hey, I know that Bernie did not have a ground. He didn't have a ground game in Florida, and this is coming from people inside his campaign. Told me this, that they did a horrible job in Florida. So maybe this guy knew that Bernie wasn't going to win, and so he wanted to endorse a winner in Florida. I don't know. I just think it's just because when I said he sounds like Barack Obama, he does. Mm-hmm. To me, he's saying all the inclusive thing. Barack Obama was the master of inclusivity, and there are no red states, there are no blue states. Remember that? That was his big. That was the thing that got him to national attention, and that sounds a little bit like that. I want to be Republicans governor too,
right?
But then we all know what Barack Obama went on to do. So that's why it makes me a little nervous. He's got endorsed by Bernie Sanders. He ran on Medicare for all.
Yes.
So, but Barack Obama was for Medicare for all too before he was president. He didn't run on it. I don't think he ran on it, but he did before he ran. We've seen the video of him saying it. So here, this is from Progressive Change Campaign Committee. That's our friend Adam Green over there. So they send this out. Progressives are winning everywhere, and they point to all the progressives, and they are. There's Karen Eastman in Nebraska. There's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Dana Balter, Jesse King, Liz Watson, Andy Kim, Randy Bryce in Ohio, Veronica Escobar,
Wisconsin.
I'm sorry, did I say Ohio? I meant Wisconsin. Yeah. That's the Iron Stash. So they lit all these progressives. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, it's like 14. Which is not bad. But again, I will go back to the one key. This is key, I think. How many corporate Democrats have we knocked off? How many corporate Democrats have we primaried successfully so far? One. Joe Crowley. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Just one. So I'm not, again, I don't want to be negative, right? Because I'm for progressives, and I'll vote for a progressive if they're in the Democratic Party or the Republican Party or the Green Party. If you're a progressive and you don't take corporate money, I'll do my best to vote for you. But I just don't think that. But anyway, I don't want to make this into that. This is about this guy winning for governor, and I like this. I follow Beth. She says she shows Karnacki breaking. Andrew Gillum wins Democratic primary for Florida governor. see his face, and she goes, "That's the face you make when you've been pushing corporate Dems for years and telling Americans that a Medicare for all, Bernie-backed progressive can't win." And Andrew Gillum runs past you like, "Hee!" So that's the face they made. Here. So we'll see. Hopefully this guy wins in Florida. He's getting all the press. He's advocating for the things that the majority of people are for. But again, just because the majority of people are for something doesn't mean corporate money can't come in and completely brainwash people. Like they already did. Sheldon Adelson spent all that money, a couple $1 billion in Florida, to get people to vote against medical marijuana, even though they were for it. So that you can do that. You can spend enough money and scare enough people. So that still might happen in Florida. They might not win because they're going to spend a lot of money.
Oh, they're going to spend a lot of money against him. Absolutely.
And he doesn't take corporate money.
Mm-hmm. And it is telling that, one of the things that people are pointing out that he really proved, everyone loves to say like, oh, a progressive message couldn't work in the Midwest or the South. Well, it just worked in Florida. Now, depending on who you ask, some people consider Florida part of the South. Some people don't. Obviously, geographically it is. But as far as like what we know as the South, is Florida really part of that or just kind of its own thing?
Florida is really its own thing.
Yeah. I mean, the verdict's out. The verdict's out. It's
part of the South. It's part of New York, right? Because all those snowbirds go down there. All the people from New York have moved down there. Trump has places in Florida. So it's like there's this New York-Florida connection. Plus there's the Cubans. That's a different than the regular South.
It is in many ways its own thing. Absolutely. Yeah. But regardless, it did work there.
It works. So this is funny to me. So Ali Vesci tweeted out, Gilliam may have backed Clinton, but his political views are very progressive. Being backed by Bernie does imply that they share and blah, blah, blah. Debra Messing, she's that maniac who blames everybody except the powerful for Trump. She says, Ali, you can say he was Hillary backed if you felt you had to make the point that he obviously wasn't backed by Trump. Hillary's platform was progressive. Gilliam most aligns with Hillary. Why make Bernie's part of this narrative? Highlight the nominee and his platform, period. Because Bernie endorsed him. That's why. And went down and campaigned with him. That's why, Deborah, you knucklehead. How dumb are you, Deborah? That's why. Because Bernie and the progressives changed because they made this guy a signature race. That's why.
And because he said, thank you, Bernie, we couldn't have done it without you.
Maybe that's why too. God, they hate reality. They just wanted to, they're like right wingers. So they're rich people and they become like right wingers. They just want what they want and they're not really interested in facts. So it's just like, why can't you just keep pushing the propaganda that we like, Ali? You're from MSNBC. You're supposed to push the propaganda we like. You're supposed to shit on Bernie at every turn and prop up Hillary. Why? What is wrong with her? What is that about?
I know she lost me at Hillary's platform was progressive.
Yeah. She had a private position and a public position. She's progressive.
Exactly.
She took $600,000 at a clip from Wall Street. She's super progressive. What the fuck's wrong with you? There's a lot wrong with Debra Messing. We'll never know fully. But there's a lot wrong with her. Here's somebody she goes, if he is a Bernie bro, and I suspect he is, meaning Gilliam, I'd rather the Republican win than watch a pretend Dem be governor of Florida. There you go. That's what we said. They'd rather lose to a Republican than win with a progressive. There you go.
I don't understand what you have to gain by putting a political party over a platform, but I guess some people do it. I don't know why.
There it is.
I mean...
There it is. All right. Well, and, they say, oh, Bernie's divisive. What is this? What is this crazy crap? Bernie is the political outreach director or whatever the hell title they gave him for the Democratic Party. What was that stupid title they gave him? They gave him some kind of outreach.
I think director of outreach.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
outreach.
Sure that was it.
For the Democratic Party. What? It's just... Hillary Clinton is a corporatist warmonger who sold out America, who voted for the Iraq War, did Libya. What is this? Oh, she's a woman. That's right, I forgot. But so was Jill Stein. Okay, there you go. So good for Gillum, and hope he wins, and hope he's the real deal. Hope he doesn't turn out to be a pretend progressive, and then turn into a pragmatist. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, here's hoping he's the real deal too.
Here's hoping. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed. Even if you think you are, you're probably not. It only takes a second to check, and then you have to ring that bell so they send you a notification when we drop a new video. Otherwise, they won't tell you when we drop new videos. And if you like our show, please help support it. Become a patron. We give you hours of bonus material every week, and we give a live stream. We do a live stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific time when you could ask us questions and we answer them back. Thanks for your support.